Okay, I'm here with Evan Wright from the University of Louisiana College Republicans, another college Republican here. Evan, first CPAC, fifth CPAC?
First CPAC.
First CPAC. I've talked to a lot of people here at their first CPAC. What made you decide to come, or did you come with your group as a whole, or?
I came with two other people from my club. We have heard about CPAC for a while. Of course, it's always in the news, but this is the first time we decided to go.
Now, of course, I interview a lot of people. I talked to some members of the college Republicans from Mount Holyoke College, believe it or not, which is a very liberal college in Massachusetts. They were a lot more liberal than most Republicans. In Louisiana, I imagine you'd be a lot more conservative than that.
In Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. I'm sorry.
It's a pretty blue, it's a pretty liberal place in a southern state, and Kentucky just this year, first time in 100 years, our House of Representatives went Democrat or Republican. So, a lot of Southern Democrats, but a pretty conservative state.
Well, it's actually interesting because we always hear as soon as civil rights laws passed, the South turned Republican, and here's Kentucky, of course, only getting the legislature now after the first time in 100 years.
Yeah, from what I've heard is, if you look at one interesting thing I've heard is, if you look at a graph with a graph of public opinion polling in the South, as they approved more and more of civil rights and as they approved more and more of interracial marriage, they also started to vote more and more Republican over the second half of the century. So it's actually... I
have some excellent posts on the subject, but let me ask you, who did you want to see?
I really wanted to see Mike Pence. He's from Indiana, which is right north of Louisville.
And what did you think of the speech?
I thought it was really great. It really, he's a really good conservative.
And what are you looking forward to the rest of the day?
I'm looking forward to seeing the hub and the different exhibitors here.
All right, now I'm going to ask you the questions I've asked everybody. Question 1, Trump year 1, thumbs up, thumbs down, or Mets or Mets?
I think he did great stuff, like he got Neil Gorsuch into the Supreme Court, and he got the tax cuts in. So I think, some of the stuff he's done is great. All
right, the thing you liked the best about Trump year 1, the thing you liked the least?
I wish we could have got Obamacare passed, but I think we will.
You mean repealed?
Or repealed, yeah.
And the thing you liked the best was Gorsuch, was it?
Gorsuch.
All right, because you already kind of answered that with your first answer. All right, 2018 GOP, small margin in the Senate, but a very favorable map. Bigger margin in the House, but a little rougher. What odds do you give the GOP of keeping control of the House and Senate?
Oh, I don't think anyone can predict that. I think this last election showed that trying to predict an election is almost impossible. So,
what do you think Donald Trump should do to help the Republicans keep the House and Senate?
Continue to be conservative president.
All right, now, there's been a lot of talk about DACA and a lot of talk about the wall and a possible deal. If you could get an actual wall for the legalization of the DACA kids, do you go for that deal?
I think someone, if they found dreamers to be very important to them, they would definitely do anything to keep them. So I think they would build the wall.
All right. Well, I want to thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your first CPAC.
Thank you.